podcast where we bring everyday dreamers onto the show to tell us about their story, their life, their dreams, their goals, their passions, their businesses, everything in that realm. Today we've got my wife, Tiffany Walker, on the show telling us about her new side business that she's kind of started up just recently within the last month, maybe a little bit more than a month, and then maybe not even, I don't even know if it's been a month, has it?
Something like that. I don't remember the exact week I started. I think it's been about a month.
Yeah, but anyways, so we're talking about her side business called Abound, where she's been selling cinnamon rolls. I guess tell us what is Abound? What is this that you just kind of started up?
Yeah, so basically he said it. I just sell cinnamon rolls. So
that's
the gist of it. Yeah.
Don't understand.
Yeah. No, I bake cinnamon rolls and then I sell them. I do package them, I feel like, in pretty boxes. I don't know why, but that was really important to me, maybe just because I'm a girl. So I put them in these pretty pink boxes with ribbon on them.
Yeah, and it's pretty, and it does look pretty cool. I'll throw up some photos and stuff like that. But yeah, so what inspired you to do this?
So basically, I just wanted to be, we're working towards me being able to be more present in home with my son rather than having to work. So that's about the gist of it. I mean, and I always bake. I love to bake. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just try it.
Yeah, awesome. And let's, obviously we've talked about it before, but for them or people that might not know kind of the story behind it, what does Abound mean, or how did you come up with that? How does that tie into kind of what you've started?
Yeah. So when I think of Abound, I think of the word abound. I think of, growing, flourishing, doing really well, multiplying. And there's a verse in the Bible in 1 Corinthians that talks about it not being like the farmer or the gardener that makes things grow, but rather God that makes things grow. And so that's something that Davey and I have talked about a lot of times. We believe that anything we have is really just by the grace of God and Him allowing us to have it. So I just basically said, if anything comes from my little cinnamon roll idea, it'll be because God allowed it to grow. I mean, we put in the work, of course, but God is the one who ultimately makes it grow.
Awesome. Yeah, so why cinnamon rolls? Why, out of all the different things that you bake and cook for us all the time and whatnot, what narrowed it down to cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, I think that's always been one of my favorite foods. It's kind of funny because other people would say their favorite food is like pizza or burgers or things like that, and I kind of was always like, I think it's cinnamon rolls or other types of pastries like that. So yeah, and my grandma would always bake rolls and homemade bread and things like that, and I remember helping her. She passed away when I was pretty young, unfortunately, but I think that made a big impact. And I love making homemade treats. I love the idea of making homemade stuff for our family rather than buying as much processed stuff, and we like sweets. So, and I know most people like sweets, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome, sweet. And so where in the ideal world, the ideal situation, the perfect scenario, where would you like this to go? How would you like it to grow or not grow? Or what are kind of your thoughts as far as like moving forward with Abound?
So I'm kind of taking it day by day. I actually, when I first started, I told Davey, if I sell, I'll make a Facebook post, and if I sell 5 dozen cinnamon rolls, I'll be happy. And I really didn't expect anybody to buy from me, but actually we sold 40 dozen in like the first 2 weeks, so it was pretty intense, but it was a lot of fun too. So it did way better than we expected. But so yeah, I guess just taking it day by day, and of course just make a little extra income so that we can do fun things or projects that we want to.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So she kind of mentioned and brought up the idea, made a post, and then next thing you know, we've got like 40 dozen cinnamon rolls going out the door. It was insane.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for sure. People have shown a lot of support.
Yeah, awesome. And then, so I know that at the time of this video being released, it's already been posted, but tell us a little bit about, I know you got some Easter specials going on, some springtime specials of some different flavors that aren't normal to your normal menu. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I always sell classic cinnamon rolls or sourdough cinnamon rolls. I guess we should start with that.
Yeah.
But then every month I'm going to try to do a special type of roll, like something fun. So for Valentine's Day, we did strawberry ones, and I topped them with either cream cheese or chocolate cream cheese. And then for March, actually, I said maple or caramel. So I'm currently selling those until the end of the month. And then I'm kind of overlapping with that, and I just posted tonight, actually, that I'll be selling like chocolate candy ones in honor of Easter, because everybody likes to eat candy on Easter. And we'll have Reese's ones, Snickers ones, or cookies and cream ones. So the Reese's, of course, has like a chocolate peanut butter filling. The Snickers has like a chocolate caramel filling, and then it's topped with Snickers. And then the cookies and cream is obviously like a creamy Oreo cookie and cream filling.
Awesome, sweet. Yeah, and I will say my personal favorite, because obviously she's made some and I've tried some already, but my personal favorite are the Snickers and the Oreo. I mean, obviously people are gonna love Reese's regardless because it's peanut butter and chocolate, but the Snickers and the Oreo are awesome as well. And I'll throw up some photos so that way you guys can kind of get like a visual, and so that way you can get an idea of what these look like and how amazingly they taste. But
they are pretty good. We took some to his family, and we all taste tested, and I think everyone liked them, so I'm hopeful.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so with all that being said, is there anything that you kind of want to leave off on, or anything else that you want to tell people about Abound, or what it is you're doing, or?
I don't think so. I think we basically covered everything. I will say, if anybody on here has ordered from me, I'm really thankful for all of the orders I've gotten and all the orders that hopefully we continue to get. I'm very grateful to be able to do it. It's been a lot of fun. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and allowing me to interview you. I know that you've been right by my side through all my crazy business adventures and ideas, and I've stressed the heck out of this poor woman. But
it hasn't been that bad.
I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much again for coming on and allowing to be my first guest. I figured, why not have the woman that stood by my side through business idea after crazy idea after crazy idea, and
there's good ideas.
Oh yeah. There's a few good ones mixed in, but there's a lot of crazy ones too. But anyways, with that being said, if you guys would like to be on the show, if you would like to be featured on Dreamers Podcast, feel free to reach out to me personally if you know me personally. Otherwise, feel free to message the page and we'll get something lined up. We have quite a few people lined up for interviews in the coming weeks. I'm really excited about where things are going. But essentially, the idea behind this group is kind of like what I had mentioned in a previous video, is we're bringing everyday dreamers on, everyday people that are chasing their dreams, passions, goals, and giving them an opportunity to share their perspective and their journey, essentially. So if that sounds like something you'd be a part of or would like to be a part of, feel free to message me and we'll get something lined up. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your week.